What's going on, YouTube? It's James with Strimer Fantasy Battle Reports. I got another battle report for you today. It is U.S. Masters 2018. Guys, it's a 2018 battle report in 2019 because I'm so backlogged on battle reports I gotta get to you. Anyways, guys, I know it's been a while. Actually, I've been pumping out these videos a lot faster than I have had previously in the last 6 months. But I got this game coming to you, and I don't even know why I'm so excited. Probably because I just took this pre-workout. I'm going to work out after this video. But, yeah, I don't even know why I'm so excited because the U.S. Masters, I'm just giving you guys a spoiler warning. I got my ass kicked every single fucking game. And I was going over this video before I recorded it to see like where the points were coming out of, so I could kind of get a heads up and understanding of all that. But let me pull that up really quick. And there's some shocking moments you'll see coming up, and it's kind of annoying, to be honest. But we will go over that when we get there. So let's go over first. This is against Keith Bona. I don't know how to say his last name. I'll just put it right there. Boom, right there. You see that? Anyways, he is an old ETC player who just started coming back to this game. Well, actually, from 8th edition to this edition, T98, and this is a new game for him. But basically, he is a very good player, just hasn't played this yet, which I should have an advantage based on that information. But really, let's go over the game and see how it goes. Now, he's playing rats. As rats, he has divination, so he does have Vermin demon. He has Know Thy Enemy, Stars Align, Unerring Strike, and Fate's Judgment. This is the second player I played. Well, actually, no. This is the first player I played with divination, and this is one of the first players. This game specifically changes my next list that I bring. This game specifically, and you'll see why. And divination is one of those reasons. It's just such a devastating lore, especially for a monster mash. And I love to bring my spiders. I love to bring my idol. I love to bring sometimes giants, but it's just such a devastating fucking lore. Anyways, for me, I have my pyromancy wizard, and I have enveloping embers, flaming swords, pyroclastic flow, fireball, and scorching salvo. The only problem with enveloping embers, even though he has these giant bricks of rats, is I just never get in range for it, and you'll see why. Because these two bastards right here, the Doom Wheels. Now, the Doom Wheels are a pain in the ass. Are they still considered Doom Wheels? Did they change their name to something else? Dreadmills. That's right, Dreadmills. Anyways. So the Doom Wheels are a big issue because it keeps me zoned out. That's his BSB there, and then over here this is his Vermin Demon. He has 3 what do they call, weapon teams. I think they're like flamethrower, rattling gun, something like that. Now in the back over here we have a brick of 6 Vermin Hulks. A unit of 10, I want to say those are, I think those are just giant rats. Right here he has a giant block of Vermin guard with halberds and, you know, the lightning rod. And then over here he has a giant brick of the Brotherhood with the pendulum. Of course he does, because that's basically what every freaking rat player brings. Now he has another unit of little like chaff rats, 10 rats, and that's basically it. It's actually a very compact Vermin army for what it is. He wins the roll off for turn 1. Let's go over this picture. This picture is a little blurry because my camera's a little blurry at this moment until I clean the damn lens. But as you can see, I put the A-Rock on the left. I put the he dropped for first, so I basically put any multi-wound units like my A-Rock, my Spider, my General, my Shaman, and my Chariots outside of range of his Doom Wheels. His Doom Wheels can't shoot me turn 1, which is just huge. That's basically it. I go ahead and I leave my Goblins up front, and I leave my Iron Orcs and Savages up front, and my Chaff on the left. Now let's go over turn 1, or Vermin Swarm. Vermin Swarm turn 1. He goes ahead and he moves up. He has no fucking fear. Now I don't remember if this is flags. I want to say it was flags. I still want to say it's flags. We'll see in a bit. I'm almost certain it's flags because let me see the end score. Because that'll tell me some information. It was flags. Alright. Anyways, as you can see here, basically he's coming up front, just up center. He doesn't really give a flying fuck. He's not scared of me, which he shouldn't be. My chaff is a little too far out of the way, and all his units I need a chaff are on the right side of the table, and my chaff is on the left side of the table. Magic he ends up getting a 3 on the flux, goes ahead and he does a Fate's Judgment onto my big spider, does 1 wound, which is fine. I'm okay with that. That's not that bad. That's about it. It's going to start off turn 1, Orcs and Goblins. Now, turn 1, Orcs and Goblins, I really don't have much to move. I don't have a picture of it, but my chariots do move up a bit to threaten his Vermin demon. And I keep my savages where they're at, keep my goblins where they're at, and I basically keep my characters where they're at because I don't want to get in range of his damn treadmills. Magic, I end up rolling a 7 on the flux. Go ahead and I do a flaming sword bubble. Now I get this fucking bubble off. I fucking get triple 6s, okay, on 4 dice. So I'm gonna take a wound from my miscast, which isn't bad. It could have been a lot worse. It could have been so much worse, right? But I go ahead and I do flaming swords. That's basically the only spell I get off. He lets that one go because I got the triple 6s. He's gonna stop the next couple spells. Understandable, right? And plus I think most things are out of range. Here's the fucking problem. I shoot every fucking bow shot. Bow shots from the spider, bow shots from the goblins, bow shots from the K-Pack. Every fucking bow shot into that Vermin demon. If I could kill that Vermin demon turn 1 or 2, that would be fucking huge. I roll, I shoot, I fucking hit him. I hit him, he has the lightning rod up, so I have to hit him on 6s because I didn't move, but I got long range and lightning rods. I'm hitting him on 6s on most things. Hit him, wound him. I do 4 fucking wounds. 4 fucking wounds. What does he do? Ward save, ward save, ward save, ward save. Turn 1. Turn fucking 1. God damn it! Alright, let's go to turn 2. Turn 2! Vermin Swarm. Vermin Swarm turn 2. He continues to move up. Actually, he backs up just a little bit, I think, on his general because he's like, whoa, he's going to shoot me to shit now, right? So he kind of figures that part out. But Magic Face, he ends up getting a 5 on the flux, goes ahead and he does a Fate's Judgment again onto my Baxter and the Pyromaniac. Does a wound. These bastards are starting to get in range. They're going to start shooting wounds into my Iron Orcs, do 1 wound. That was the Rattling Gun. He ends up doing 3 wounds total. And that's about it. It's going to start off my turn. Orcs and Goblins turn 2. Orcs and Goblins turn 2. So now I'm going ahead and I'm trying to get the A-Rock onto the flank. That's her job. She's a flanker. Let's get her on the flank. The problem on the right side, and this is a big, big problem, is that hill's in the way. So I don't see his units. Even though I'm in range of charge range of his units, I'm a little too close. All he has to do is walk up on the hill, and I'm not really thinking of that. At the same time, he's kind of scared of my savages. It's way too many savages to be fighting a giant brick of Thunderhulks. I think in a fair fight, I think I win. If he gets the spell advantage, he'll win. We'll see how that goes, right? My whole goal right now is is basically getting the Black Orcs and my Spider on that left side just into something, because they could kill most of the shit, period, on that left side. But he has so much chaff. He has chaff. He has those 3 units of weapons teams. That's all going to be really annoying. I basically put my K-Pack just far enough away. If I wog charge, I could get into his general, which is fine. And I'm going to just start shooting into his Brotherhood unit, because the Brotherhood unit is one of the bigger issues. I left it so if he does charge in, I think the savages could see. That's going to be an issue as well. Magic, I got an 8 on the flux. Go ahead and I do a Pyroclastic Flow onto one of his fucking weapons teams. I kill the weapon team, causes a panic. I think one of the weapon teams panics, but that's about it. It's going to start off his turn 3. I think I might have shot off a Brotherhood here and there, but that's about it. Turn 3, Vermin Swarm. Vermin Swarm. He's going to go ahead and he starts moving up. He starts figuring out his ranges, which is fine. Yeah. That's basically how the table looks. Like I said, we're playing chicken against that hill, and nothing really happens. His Doom Wheel is getting really close to my A-Rock on the left side, which I don't have a picture of. Magic ends up doing a Fate's Judgment, adds up another wound onto my fucking Spider. For the record, he keeps getting Fate's Judgment off because I'm allowing it, but I am stopping the unerring strike every fucking turn. I cannot allow him to get an unerring strike off, or I lose my Spider, basically. Over here, the weapons team starts shooting into my Goblins, only kill off 2 Goblins. Over here, he shoots his Doom Wheel into my A-Rock, racks up 5 fucking wounds onto my A-Rock. And it's going to start off my turn. Orcs and Goblins, turn 3. And I'm going to go ahead and do the Wog! And I'm going to charge! So I charged A-Rock into his Vermin Guard. I don't remember if he teared and failed or if he just fled. Either way, that unit's gone. Now, he did put his unit of rats in the way of my Iron Orcs. Excuse me. Yawn break. Alright. He does chaff my Iron Orcs, so my Iron Orcs are kind of stuck. He does flee there, and I think he did flee on purpose because he just wants to basically shoot me with his damn Doom Wheel. Right? So I go ahead and I redirect. I made the fucking Leadership 6 redirect, and I redirect into one of his weapons teams. I know he's going to flee it, but at least it's not shooting me for a turn. That's basically what my thought process, okay? So over on this side, the K-Pack is going in! The K-Pack is going into his general, and this is going to be fucking huge. This is going to be so fucking huge. If I could get impact hits, flaming swords, and awaken the beast up, that is a dead general. As long as I roll a good roll on that impact hits. I've killed Tree Father Ancients, I've killed freaking Bulls, I killed freaking Kadim Titans. I've killed so much with these impact hits, so a Vermin Demon ain't got a chance, right? So, am I gonna get in? Let's find out. Boom! Hell yeah, get in! I needed a 10 on the dice, got the 10 on the dice. I'm gonna fucking kill this Vermin Demon. This is huge, because not only will I be able to kill the Vermin Demon, but it'll cause panics, and all the shit it has a shit leadership, and it'll just run. So that'll be huge. All right. So as you can see, I go ahead and I use my dogs as chaff. Now this is part a mistake. Okay. I could have, and I repeat, I could have just moved my shaman back. I think my shaman's exactly 18 inches away. That might be a problem. Maybe, I don't remember, but I could have moved my shaman back just a little bit, moved my goblins angled a little differently, and then basically he can't charge anything with the big pendulum. I just didn't really do the math on this correctly, and it's going to bite me in the ass. This is a sloppy play by me. I was thinking about just getting more bow shots in. Again, this is a sloppy play by me. We'll see in a minute what happens with that. Alright, anyways, magic. I end up trying to do a flaming swords. He stops it, then he realizes I have Awaken the Beast. I gotta Awaken the Beast off. I think he should have stopped this one, but it doesn't fucking matter. Anyways, I did take DTs in the water, as you can see. No, it wasn't DTs from the water. I think it just got shot from other rounds. I don't remember why I took 3 damage. Anyways, so impact hits. Impact hits. I fucking roll 2, 4, 6, 7 fucking wounds. 7 fucking wounds, okay, out of like maybe 11 or 13 impact hits, okay, which isn't horrible. I think it's about average, right? You know how many he took? You know how many fucking wounds he took? 2. Alright, so just for the sake of argument here, I've done 11 wounds so far, 7 in the impact hits, 4 on the flaming sword shots, and he is ward saved 9 of those. 9 of them! You gotta be fucking kidding me. Now, I made sloppy plays in this game. I probably would deserve to lose this game anyways. But that guy should be fucking dead. That guy should be fucking dead, or hanging on with 1 life of fucking of health left. There's just no way impossible that he should be having 3 fucking wounds still on him. Anyways, he ends up killing one of my damn dogs, which that's given, whatever. I don't even think I do another wound because they're like weapon skill 2 against a demon. I win combat, I think, and by charge, and we just stick there. So yeah, that's it. All right, it's gonna start off his turn. Turn 4. Vermin Swarm. Vermin Swarm turn 4. He charges the Dreadmill in here. There should be a dead A-Rock. He gets in like so because he's planning on overrunning into my Iron Orcs. He charges in here, and like I said, this is where I misjudged it. I forgot that his maximize, because of how limited we were in space, he only needs to touch 2. I am 50 wide. I think is the pendulum a little wider than 50 wide? I don't know, but he basically only touches those 2 on the corner, and he's gonna overrun into my damn goblin bunker. And like I said, that's just a mistake. I could have just angled my goblins differently, and he just skimmed right by. And not only that, but from the distance he is from here to my goblins is a 12, and he's gonna fucking make the 12 for the record. Now I did have some good luck here. He failed to rally because his BSB is in the unit of this unit over here, so he fails to rally with his Vermin Guard. The Vermin Guard run off the table. So does that extra gun, that extra weapon team. So I did get points there from the A-Rock. Thank God, because the A-Rock looks like she's about to die. Horrible, horrible death. Alright, Magic, he ends up getting 6 on the Flux, goes ahead and he does Stars Align. He goes ahead... Oh, so he does Stars Align onto the Vermin Hulks. I'm looking at it like, whatever. I don't give a fuck if he gets Stars Align on these guys. He goes ahead and he's like, alright, know thy enemy. I'm like, alright, go ahead, know thy enemy. Then he goes ahead and he's like, well, I'm going to make sure... And he's using it, obviously, to chaff my savages. If he didn't chaff my savages here, I'm going to get into the flank of his Brotherhood and the front of his Brotherhood, and that's going to be a dead Brotherhood unit. So he's just buffing the hell out of these guys, and he keeps saying it too. He's like, I don't know, you might win this combat, but at least, I'll be able to tear up some bodies. So he goes ahead and gives them divine attacks, reroll to hit, and extra initiative, extra weapon skill, and I think reroll to wound or something. I don't know. He puts up 3 buffs. I know it was 3 buffs, and I'm just like, I'm not going to charge these guys now. Fuck that. You can waste all your spells on these guys. I don't care. I am just making sure you don't kill my spider, and I'm just not going to charge them. I mean, I'm fine with that. These guys are going to start shooting into... the Doom Wheel starts shooting into my Shaman, does 3 wounds onto my Shaman, which really does hurt. This Doom Wheel goes to shoot my spider and fails to kill it. Leaves the A-Rock up with 1 wound remaining. The A-Rock does 4 wounds onto him. 4 wounds with the Venomous Surge. Venomous Surge saved my fucking ass, alright? Now, he basically went at initiative, which I think he's like initiative 5. So I think the next round we kill each other, or I kill him. I forgot. But as you can see, my spider basically reformed. I already won combat, and I'm like, holy shit, the spider's still alive. Over here, as I said, he kills the dogs, he overruns, he gets the fucking 12, and he runs right into my goddamn goblins. God fucking damn it. Over here, I lose combat. Of course I lose combat. I can't fight a fucking demon with goblins. What the fuck was I thinking? I was thinking about trying to kill him with impact hits, and the impact hits didn't do shit. And over here, let's go start off Orcs and Goblins turn 4. Turn 4, I fail my fucking frenzy. I'm not even gonna yell it. I fail my fucking frenzy. I'll fucking frenzy 10. I fucking fail it. So this is ding, strike 2. Alright. On the fact that I should have a BSB in range. I actually left my general in range this time. I left my general in range. Leadership 10. But I failed a fucking frenzy, and if a fucking savage is charging the one fight I'm trying to avoid. I'm trying to fucking avoid this fight, and my savages are like, no! Let's go, motherfucker! Let's kill them! And I'm like, no, you idiots! They're fucking buffed as shit! They fucking make you reroll wards! They fucking reroll everything! They hit you first! What are you doing? And they're like, ha! Impact hits D3. Oh my god! So, right now I'm just like, well, fuck it. I think I needed like a 10 on this charge, or 11. It was kind of a Hail Mary, but I figured if my Iron Orcs go into his demon, I actually will kill his demon. Maybe. It's a 10. I'm gonna roll it. I fucking fail it. Of course I fail it, okay? My savages, of course, go in. And as you can see, I have this giant Jenga trap going on the left here. Now, part of it is if he kills my goblins, overruns, nobody gives a fuck, right? He's going to kill my goblins, right? If he kills my goblins and turns towards my shaman, he should be able to hit the shaman, maximize, but then he's going to hit the other chariot and stop. I want to say that's how I thought of it. And my goblins will live. Alright, so that's kind of why I did this little trap. I think that's where I was going with it. I don't really remember, though. I'm trying to keep my savages in range so I can give them like at least a flaming sword, maybe. And we'll see how that goes. But this is a giant mistake by me. This is just sloppy play. And guys, there is a Shy Ambulance. Magic, I end up getting a 5 on the Flux. I'll let this go by. Shy Ambulance and a police officer. Alright. And I go ahead and I try to do some shit to him. It really doesn't matter. But I go end up doing a Pyroclastic Flow onto his general. And I finally do 3 wounds to him. Holy shit. So he has 1 wound remaining. 1 wound remaining. But that's all I really do. He's going to fuck up my goblins. As you can see, I had like close to 40 goblins. Now I have like 18 left or 19 left. So I got punked. I ended up only killing 3 of his fucking rats. It doesn't matter. They're going to run. My goblins run. Now, he doesn't chase, which I was kind of shocked. He actually looked at my little Jenga trap and he's like, I'm not going to deal with that. Let's just turn over around and I'm going to get the flank of your Iron Orcs. And I'm like, fuck. Alright. So,
That's what he's gonna do there. Now this fight over here, this this fucking fight over here. Oh my god. I have a dead unit of savages. I don't even know how many he killed. My savages did do a good chunk of damage though. I did do. It looks like 9 wounds. One of his units should be still there, or I'm not entirely sure how he did this, because in future picture he has one in the 2nd rank, unless they just kept falling off the trays, and that could have been an issue. Why do I have an alarm going off right now? But he ends up just overrunning. He's trying to overrun off the table. I think I have a couple savages left just on the skim of the table, but he's going to just chase me off on the next turn. But he does have at least 3 or 4 bodies on there. Turn 5, Vermin Swarm. Vermin Swarm, turn 5, he chases my savages off the table. He charges into the flank of my Iron Orcs here like an idiot that I am, that I left this open. This is just a dumb mistake by me, and again, this is basically where I deserve to lose. Yeah, that's how the table looks. Now, he's moving his Doom Wheel in to kill my Shaman. My Goblins are still running off the table. His Demons coming in close to try to kill my Wizard. Basically what ends up happening... Did I skip pictures? I skipped a lot of pictures. Alright, Magic, he ends up getting a 4 on the Flux. Goes ahead, does a couple more wounds onto my Space Rock. My Space Rock is still alive, though, with 1 wound remaining. Space Rock, Chicken Rock, Baxter, all the same name. Basically, he rolls a 111 on his... I want to say it was Fate's Judgment or Divine... whatever, the Unerring Strike, so he does fail the next spell here. Anyways, over here, close combat, he just beats the shit out of my Iron Orcs. My Iron Orcs do kill a couple of his rats, but just not enough. What did I kill, like 2 rats? Oh, I put a wound onto his fucking pendulum too. I forgot about that. Alright, let me give my Iron Orcs some points that they deserve, because I didn't put it on the thing. Iron Orcs. Those are about like 10 points a model, I want to say. So, there we go. That's about it. Alright. Anyways, he overruns, he kills them. Now my A-Rock is still alive. Apparently my A-Rock killed the fucking Doom Wheel and is totally still good. I believe he just failed, or I think when he shot me the last time he overcharged and broke his gun, but then didn't kill me, which is just wonderful. So it's going to start off Orcs and Goblins turn 5? I want to say it's 5. Yeah, I think it's 5. Alright, so let's go into this in order. I'm going to charge here! I'm charging my A-Rock in. Now this is just kind of like a I don't give a fuck anymore. I lost. I mean, I really lost, but I'm going to just try to get some units and get the flag scenario. So I'm going to charge this Chariot into the rear and my Spider into the flank. And what I'm really hoping, what I'm really truly hoping, is I kill his general with magic. And his BSB is nowhere near this unit, because the BSB died with the Vermin Guard, I believe, or maybe the BSB is in this unit, I forgot. But hopefully just kill him and force him to run. That's it. That's all I'm hoping. That's all I'm hoping. At least hold him out of the way, because this unit's an issue. I'm going to go... Now, this is the part where it gets really tricky here. I'm going to charge... My Goblins are still fleeing, okay? But I'm going to charge around my Goblins, because my Goblins are only technically 40 millimeters wide. Alright? So... my Spider's going to charge around him, and my General's going to charge around him, and those Vermin Hulk, I believe, are 40 millimeters wide as well. So I'm going to be able to touch the tip on both of them, and just kind of have... I've done this before, actually, too, but this is not the only time. But I did have to charge the Shaman out of the way to do that. That is why I believe I charged that other unit. Now, they get in. Boom! Like so. I don't remember if that third guy's technically there or not, though. I don't remember. I think it is. But why would he reform like this? This is the part that the pictures kind of confuse me. Why would he reform like this where he's 2 and 1 versus 3 wide? I don't know. I don't really remember. But anyways, I get in. It's the way it is right now. Of course, up there where everybody gets in, my K-Pack continues to run off the table. My Goblins fucking rally. Okay. Okay. Alright. Magic, you got a 3 on the Flux. Go ahead and I do a Flaming Sword on my Spider. And my Spider is going to go, my Chariot over here is going to, he challenges with the Champ. My Chariot's just going to run him over, Kieran the Coyote. And then fucking A-Rock just wipes out like fucking 8 of these bastards. It's not enough to do anything. He does make a check, but he does pass it. And I'm going to go ahead and just stay here, grinding on his ass. But it doesn't really matter. I think the next turn he picks his wound off. Over here, close combat. Woo-wee! Apparently it was 4 guys. I don't even remember why. I think they just kept sliding off the tray, to be honest. Anyways, over here, my spider just rips apart the guys in the rear. My general just fucks up like 1 or 2 more, and he can't do shit to Zod. He is going to lose combat. He's going to run towards the edge of the table. My my space rock chases. Doesn't catch. My general sticks because I kind of need the leadership bubble to stay close. So I just kind of turn my general this way. It's going to start off turn 6. Vermin Swarm turn 6. He charges his Doom Wheel down to help out this combat. And he does get in, of course. Magic, he gets a 1 on the flux. And he goes ahead and he does his fucking Fate's Judgment onto my spider. Kills the spider. Causes a panic. And that's why my general had to stay in range. And then over here, he is impacted. Kills the A-Rock. And then he basically forces my shaman to run, and he's cool. He doesn't really give a flying fuck. Turn 6 Orcs and Goblins. I go ahead and I charge, and I force his unit off the table, and that is the end of the fucking game, guys. It was a horrible, horrible game. Oh, it was a fucking slaughter. It was a fucking slaughter. Like I said, I had so much output in damage on his fucking demon, and his demon lived with 1 wound remaining. 1 wound remaining. Which is just so frustrating when you start the game off semi-gun line and start off correctly and it just doesn't go in your way. You know, it happens. That's a dice game. I mean, it really does happen. It does put me in a bad spot, though, where I've already lost 2 games. Like I said, this was just a flop of a tournament for me. So I'm not too... I don't take it too hard. I haven't played in like 6 months. I haven't practiced. I think I got like 1 newbie game in. I just turned this list in. So I'm not beating myself up. And it kind of just gave me a reality call where I just need to play more. I need to get games in. And I need to change my list. I don't think that this was a proper list to bring to this tournament. I don't think it was the most aggressive, or I don't think it was the most skewed. I don't think that it was well balanced, and I think that, I mean, you could see it in the points already. I'll show you the points. The points should be coming up anyways. Zod only got 173 points for killing off that unit of Vermin Hulks. Baxter took a good chunk of points again for 757. Baxter's in the lead with 1,800 points, which, I mean, there's a good chunk of points in Baxter, so that's a big issue as is, because most people are just trying to either kill him or I have to protect him more often. The Horde only took 30 points by killing 3 of his freaking Vermin Brotherhood. The Savages only took 222 from ripping apart some of the Hulks before they died. The Iron Orcs only took 122. K-Pack only took 237. The A-Rock surprisingly took 1,000 points. That's from killing a Doom Wheel and forcing panics on Vermin Guard and the weapons team. But that was just pure fucking luck. I mean, I'm just lucky that even happened. Kieran the Coyote killed the champ. That was worth 10 plus the champ points. So in reality, that's just... it was just a bad game. Let me see what that text was. Finishing a video. Anyways, guys, so MVP has to go to Baxter because Baxter's just devastating the points. And I really do like Baxter on the Chicken Rock. It's such a fun model to play with. This game specifically, like I mentioned in the beginning, kind of changed my perspective on what I'm bringing. This game specifically, like the fact that his general was walking around with one wound remaining, and I couldn't get a spell off for the life of me to kill him. I couldn't get any shots off to kill him, and I'm like, man, this game would have played so much differently if I had some Doom Divers. And I beat myself up on that because, like, let's just be honest. The first round I probably wouldn't have been able to shoot shit, which is fine, right? But he had nothing really getting across the table on my side until the later part of the game to stop a Doom Diver. So Doom Diver could sit in the corner and just wail away on his Doom Wheels, on his general, you know, and I could have had more freedom with the spiders, or more freedom with my guys in general, my general or my wizard, which I really couldn't. I could have picked that extra wound off. I mean, his general was sitting on 5 wounds for like 3 rounds of the game, or at least 2 rounds of the game, which that general's worth like 1,000 points plus, you know. So that was a huge swing. I ended up getting let's see my score. I ended up getting 6 points on this game, which was 1 more point than the Murphy game, but still It's just, ugh, it was just bad. And then the BSB not being there really hurts my Savages again. My Savages, for the second game in a row, frenzy fail and go right in when I don't need them to go in. Yeah, that just, ugh. That was just meh. And then the other thing I said in this game, after this game, I told Phil Carl, we were at lunch, I was like, my game would have been so much different if I had a second unit of chaff. And he's like, what? You never say that. And I'm like, I know. I never like giving up an extra 120, 140 points. But I do believe if I had another unit of chaff, it would have changed how the Savages were, how the freaking fight with the pendulum was. My Iron Orcs would still be alive. I wouldn't have lost the objectives because the Iron Orcs would have been alive. And overall, even though I think I killed... He killed 2 units. That's why. He killed my Iron Orcs and he killed my Savages. I only killed his... no, I did. I killed 2 of his units too. So I think we actually tied the objective, or else it would have been a bigger loss. But yeah, well, that's about it, man. Anyways, so you guys heard my MVP. You heard my gripes. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this. I enjoy making it. I'm about to take off. Go watch a movie. I just saw Shazam last night. It was a fun movie. But I'm gonna go probably see Pet Sematary today. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoy this. Hit like, hit share, hit subscribe if you haven't hit it already. And if you guys would like to show further support, go help me out on my Patreon. Anything's appreciated. Yeah, I'll leave the link down below. Besides that, I think that's about it. Next game will be coming up. It's actually against a West Coast guy, Kenyon Duncan. And this is actually the first time I've ever played Kenyon. So it'll be a fun game. Anyways, yeah. Until next time, take care and peace.